Okay, are you hungry? Well, are you hungry for sardines? Probably not. However, as many of you know, I do like my sardines. There's a lot of ways you can prepare these. You don't have to eat them right out of here. So these are Portimar. A little bit pricey, so I can't guarantee you the taste of the cheaper ones. The cheaper you get, the fishier they get. But I will help you address that right now, okay? So no matter whether you get a fancier brand or whether you get a cheaper brand, feel free to do what I'm about to show you, okay? So you will open up your sardines, and for God's sake, do not drink that oil. Yes, I had somebody tell me they were drinking it because it was extra virgin olive oil. That's a little fishy, maybe a little bit much. You don't have to go that far. Let's calm down. So, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to drain that. So I have a trash can right here. My name is Roman Roberts. I am 49 years old. Personal trainer, massage therapist for my whole life, it feels like. All right, so the sardines are drained. What now? Well, how about we add a little bit of lemon juice, okay? So squeeze yourself a lemon, add some lemon juice. It's very acidic. It will help even cook it a little bit. And here is a little balsamic vinegar. And I'm also going to add a little bit of that, okay? A little balsamic vinegar. Now, here's the real kicker. This is cream cheese. This is a buttermilk English muffin, right? Okay. This is a toaster oven. Move that up. Okay. So I'm going to put in my English muffin, and I'm also now going to put in the sardines, right? That have had lemon juice and some kind of vinegar, red wine vinegar. I had balsamic vinegar. We're going to go ahead and start toasting now, okay? And then let's then address what we might have with that. Now, maybe you're thinking, Roman, why didn't you put your cream cheese on right now? Well, I don't want it overly heated up, okay? When you heat this cream cheese up, it takes on a whole nother characteristic. It's a lot more fluffy. It tastes different. It's going to taste different with the fish. With the fish warmed up, with this warmed up just enough, it all will come together beautifully, okay? And this will still be a robust meal. Now let's take a look at how do we make this a more healthy meal. And here's some garlic, right? Mr. Muscles, let's see if I can open it up. So we've got some garlic. And I like to kind of add things as it's warming up, basically, okay? And then it won't get overcooked. So, take that out. Add a little bit of garlic, a little minced garlic there. Okay. Close it back up. Now you can do this any way you want. You can do it all at one time. That's fine. Maybe that's simpler for you. But I find this process, as I said, to be just things don't overcook. And as I'm getting it out, I'm making it. And by the time I've gotten everything out and put it away, it's made and it's done. Okay, and I'm moving on to other things. Many of you know I'm a busybody, to say the least. Okay. All right, so we have that going. That's all warming up. I also have some chives, dried chives. I'm going to have some pickles. I'm going to have some capers. And you're going to love this. This is pickled beet and quail eggs. All right, I actually really like them, and they're very spicy. And I find that the fish and the eggs go well together. I don't know, I just kind of like that, fish and eggs. And then we're going to have a little potato salad, and I'm also going to throw in some baked beans. And for me, this is going to be this is a big meal for me actually. Just to eat the sandwich would typically be enough, but I did train pretty hard and try to feed the machine, so to speak. So I won't eat again till tomorrow afternoon probably. Anyway, and we also have some iodized salt, guys. If you're not doing iodized salt, I highly suggest you do that. I have pink Himalayan salt. I have some pink Himalayan salt right here. I use it, but I use both. All right. And I also tend to like to put the cream cheese on the smallest part of the English muffin that's toasting. There's usually a smaller side, and the top is usually a little bit less dense. So I take the cream cheese to slow that down, to cooking down, and I add it to the smaller piece of English muffin. And not a lot, 2 pieces like that. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a lot. As this warms up, as I said, its character changes, the consistency changes. So I'll add just literally a tiny little piece here. And now this piece won't toast faster than that piece, right? Your garlic is cooking, your bread is cooking, your fish is warming up in lemon juice and balsamic vinegar. So, and this is all simple. This is all simple stuff that you can just have around. It doesn't necessarily go bad. It takes a while. Let's put it that way. It takes a while to go bad. Cream cheese takes a while to go bad. So, not too complicated there. So that's looking good. And the next thing I would add is the chives, okay? And so we're going to get the chives ready. Let's go ahead, get out a couple of pickles. Fermented foods. I had potatoes with kimchi earlier and a boiled egg. So these are my pickles, so I'm just going to use my fingers. That's more dangerous, right? So anyway, fermented food, good for you. Throw it in there somewhere. Figure it out, right? So there's that's out of the way, and we're probably pretty much done. And this meal is cooked. You see what I'm saying? If you're kind of making it as you're getting things out and putting it away, then this goes really fast, and you're sitting down and you're eating. And it's super healthy. Look into what sardines do for you. But then you throw this little in, I think you're in good shape. All right. Yeah, this looks good. Let's do it. All right. So, now obviously, your can of fish is going to be warm. Be very careful. But look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Garlic, some cream cheese warmed up. That's about where you want it to be. All right, see? All right. Now, let's dig some fish out. And, you know, honestly, let's even add a little bit more fresh lemon juice now. Boom. There we go. Oh yeah. Now we're talking, right? And what you might want to do is lay it out. Okay? Lay it out of there. Get that fish, let it drain away some of that liquid that's in there. Right? See that? Just let that drain away so that you're not putting that on your sandwich. You don't have to eat that. A lot of times I just put it right on a paper towel and transfer it and really soak up that stuff. You do you. Not a big deal. And then there we go. Let's start adding our toppings. Okay. Sardines, they have every amino acid you need to build any protein your body needs. As a trainer, every time I would help people lose weight, they would almost always lose strength, okay? Because in the process of losing body fat, they would lose muscle mass because people are typically running on proteins or carbs or whatever. So what I found is when they switched to eating sardines on like 4 or 5 times a week, still eating steak and eggs and chicken, but just adding more sardines, they just got healthier. You just get healthier. And I think it's because they have every amino acid you need to build any protein you need, which means you are a full functioning machine. So when my people lost, when I lost 12 pounds in about 2.5 months, and I lost almost 0 strength. And so did my other clients. To me, that's almost unheard of. I'm going to add just a little balsamic vinegar. Just a little balsamic vinegar there, a little drizzle. Right? There you go. Now we're going to add a few chives. That's more than a few, but that's perfect. Okay. Now we're going to add some capers. And yeah, I was just sitting there eating that fish. Like literally, it's not bad. I don't have to do all that. Like just this fish. After a while, you start to like it. You just know it's good for you. Add some capers. Okay. So there's my capers. We're going to add a little bit of salt. I do this. A little bit of salt. Okay. Voila. That's really it. I don't think we need much more. This isn't going on my sandwich here. So this is one of the eggs. Okay. 2 of the quail eggs. Look at the health content of this meal as compared to what the normal American is consuming. And you know what? We also need a piece of cheese. I'm going to grab, I think we have some smoked Gouda. Right? Now, oh my gosh. Yeah, well, you know what? Hell, here's a piece of cheddar. Cheddar's better. Gouda's good. But cheddar may be better. Nothing to sweat. We'll all feel better. Alright, I'm a poet and didn't know it. Piece of cheese. There you go. Guys, don't make it, you know, you don't have to spend a fortune. This stuff's been in my fridge for 6 months, at least. So, you don't even have to go to the grocery office. Walmart's not going to, whoever you're getting your food from isn't gonna like it when I cut down on the deliveries, but that's who we use, and we like them. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat this little baked beans and potato salad, and guys, here's to your health. Here's to your family. Take care of yourself, okay? I hope this helps in some way. Have a great day.